What's up, YouTube? So it's come time that I purchased a vehicle for my daughter. And just like my son, we went with a used vehicle and then I reconditioned it, right? And that's the important part of it, the recondition part. You don't want to buy a pre-owned or used vehicle without someone that's trustworthy to check your car out. Meaning there's guys out there that'll test drive and say it's fine. That's not checking your car out. Checking your car out means you know the product, you know the ins and outs of it, you know the failure points. So I'm going to give you a for instance. Ready? This is a 2016 Chevy Ecotec. My opinion is if you take care of these cars, they're great vehicles. This is non-turbo. This vehicle has 40,000 miles on it. Alright, so you don't want to just go buy a car, even with low mileage on it. Little old lady had it, whatever the case. I don't care. If she never had it serviced, it needs service. So this particular vehicle, it appears it still has the original battery in it. The wiper cowl's full of leaves. I'm sure the cabin air filter is disgusting. The air filter, I'm going to change it just because. Common failure point on this vehicle is the intake boot. We're just going to go ahead and replace that. So here's what I'm replacing at 40,000 miles. A new battery, intake boot, all the filters, cleaning out the wiper cowl. I'm going to change the oil. The antifreeze, in my opinion, it does become acidic. So I may do an oil change, coolant service on this. Tranny service should have been done already. There is lots of maintenance. Now that doesn't even get into the cosmetic part of this vehicle. So the front tires are new, the back tires are dry rotted. So we're going to replace that. Obviously we're going to check the brakes. I'm going to go around and fix the vinyl that's coming apart here. There is some wear from passengers. I'm going to paint correct that. There is a couple dings and dents. And this is just the minimum you should be doing to your vehicle when you purchase it. If you buy a brand new vehicle, brand new meaning no mileage on it, you don't need to do all this. When you buy a pre-owned vehicle, you have to assume that the previous owner did absolutely nothing, because that is par for the course for most vehicle owners. They gas and go, and oil changes maybe if you're lucky. And I don't care if you have a stack of records from the dealership that says they did the services. I can show you a stack of technicians that have said that worked in a dealership that they didn't do half the services that the customer paid for, let alone the recalls. So don't take the word for it. You need somebody who's going to check it out properly, look it over. I mean, I'm even going to the point that I'm going to replace this missing collar here, right? Missing collar. Has it been greased? That'll tell you no. So even at 40,000 miles, there is a lot to do. And even under 40,000 miles, the first 3 years, 36,000 miles of a vehicle's life is probably the most important. If it hasn't been meticulously maintained, it's basically junk around that mileage if you get it secondhand. Now could you imagine if you get it 100,000 miles? How about a Kia or a Hyundai that's been traded in, and then you get it and then the motor seizes up and blows up? It's all from poor maintenance. Poor maintenance. So this car will get an oil sticker for every 3,000 miles. If I can change the maintenance minder in here, I will till 3,000 miles. So yeah, so if you're going to buy a pre-owned or used car, your first order of business is take it to somebody who knows what they're doing, who knows the vehicles, who you can trust, who's not going to be afraid to say, hey, this car needs maintenance. And plus mechanical. Tires are maintenance, but you know, I didn't even look at the belt yet. So we're going to check all that stuff. But I'm just saying, I just got this car. I just did a walk around, and I'm going to put hundreds of dollars into it already. And I haven't even got it in the shop yet. It doesn't include detail and cleaning. It's going to get new wiper blades. This car is basically going to be recon to new before I give it to my daughter. Same thing I did with his 200,000 mile Jeep. I reconditioned it to new, and then I put brand new suspension parts in it, brand new wheels and tires, brakes, tons of upgrades. So don't go out and buy a pre-owned vehicle blind without having it checked out by someone you trust. And a road test is not a way of saying this vehicle is good. Thanks for watching.